Hello, it's Martin, and I want to do my first build of my channel. So yes, this is my first build of this channel. Wow. Yeah. Now this build is for a client that I know really well, and they have this streaming computer they use once a week, and basically I said to them, you need to get a better one than this. They're using this Mac Mini. It's not doing what they do. It's really old, and this might be some overkill part for a streaming computer, but this is all it's doing. So let's go through that. Of course, I've got my main camera, my GoPro here. You can see that. So obviously I might be moving cameras. Of course, I've got my phone here because I still haven't got a monitor. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. That's something I should purchase. So what should we? So we start with the motherboard. So this is a Asus Prime X370 Pro. So nice motherboard. It's got features that they do not need, but it's fine. I'm also going to be pairing this with, I have it in the box, so, with a RYZEN. Yes, I went RYZEN, not Intel. This is only a RYZEN 2700X. So that's what I'm pairing it with. Nice, plenty of cores, plenty of threads, perfect for a medium stream what they need. I also had AMD 5. No, let's go to AMD 7. Now it's not an AMD 900X. Edit, please put that in correct thing. But the Ryzen 7, it's not a 5th gen, it's a 2nd gen. It's a good price to performance. This is on the table, less than £500. Not bad. So, of course, I'll be pairing this with DDR4 Hyper 3 16 gig kit with timings, or where's the timings? Oh, I bet it doesn't tell the timings. So yeah, some bits were second hand, some things were brand new, so I'll let you decide which ones is second hand. Okay, now storage. I picked up this, I had a budget of course, this Crucial 480 gigabytes. Nothing too fancy, they're not going to be gaming, they're not going to be doing, it's just purely streaming onto YouTube. So that's just for your operating system, and I had not an argument, but I was thinking, can I go slightly over budget? And Powerspply. I've said this, do not cheap out a supply part, and they had a really nice one for less money for this, but it's something that I should never cheap out on. Powerspply will last as long as you go. So this is a bronze, 80% plus, so that's 80% precision. I can't say that word. Coming from the wall, it's 80% from the wall, and it's 600 watts, so that's a good, and it's got all the things I need. Now the case is down here. Oop. Sorry, tempered glass. Has a bit and bobs, fancy. It's here. This is made by Corsair. It's got some fans here, and yeah, we'll get to that, kids. Now, what everybody wants to know: what graphics card? Now, I said this was a charity. This is the budget. This is price to performance, perfect. So I went for. They use a triple monitor, and it's an NVIDIA T400 by PNY. So not a 3080, not a 3060, not a 260. This this is budget of this review, but all you need is a display. It's got 2 gigs of RAM, or Pluton cores, and yeah, I'll do for display. Hopefully OBS can take the NVIDIA GPU performance. If not, I do have my processor. And I'll be using the standalone AMD, because I'm not going to be overclocking. I might overclock the RAM XMP, but I think I'm just going to use a stock cooler. If I find the temperature singers, I might ask them, see if they want to go for a better cooler, because there's a cooler I've been looking at my eye. Now, when you buy second-hand parts, do not buy second-hand memory, sorry, hard drive, SSD. It's not worth it, in my eyes. It's really not worth it. So just buy brand new, because you don't know if it's been refurbished, you don't know if there are viruses, you just don't know that history of that hard drive. Buy new. It might cost a bit more money, but you'll thank me. Now, other tools, I've also got my iFixit, of course. Cable ties for cable management. Optic screws that I've been something I work on. My trusty Stylolite for opening boxes. Cinema paste I'm using, this is quite an old cinema paste, but it's still quite relevant, a MX4. Perfect for that. It's a really nice one. I've used that many times. As you can tell, it's pretty much, don't know if the camera can pick that up, pretty much empty, but that's fine. It's more than enough for me. So, and what else I've got? Yeah, and a screwdriver just in case. So let's clear the dust first. So this is something I've been asking them for years to do. So let's leave that there. So when you're buying second-hand gear, please ask questions. What you've been using it for? What were you using it for miming? So please ask all these questions when you buy second-hand, please. So I'm going to go from here. So I'm going to use an overhead camera, of course. So let's open this up. Now, what you want is to align. There's a triangle. Yeah, there's a triangle. There's a triangle on the processor, and there's a wee triangle on the motherboard. This is the most important step. If you get this wrong, you have probably a damaged socket, you may have damaged pins. This is the most crucial bit of the entire motherboard assembly. If you get this wrong, I'm sure you'll find guides to how to repair it, but yeah, this is the most crucial. So just put that in nicely. It might be a bit tough to close it, sorry, I'm going to use my other finger. Yeah. That's it. That's the most important work ever. Now, what features do we have on this? So we have 2 USB, 1, 2, 3, 4 fan headers that I can see straight off. Is there one down there? No, that's plenty. It's got USB-C. Even though this case doesn't have USB-C, but it's always good to know it has it. Maybe you can get an expansion card and utilize that, but I don't think it's necessary. I/O, it's got PS4, PS2, basically the old connection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 USB, probably a 1 gig, HDMI and DisplayPort, and it's got USO aux, so that's fine. That's more than a plenty. Of course, I'm not overclocking it, so it doesn't have supplement power, but it'd be fine. And it's got 2, 4, 6, 8 USB, 8 SATA for hard drives, and it's got 1 SATA. So let's get the cooler one. No, see, I tidy everything up, and I can't find everything. That's typical me. Can't find anything. As I said, keep your workstation and make sure you have everything at hand. And clearly I don't. And there's a power supply on top of the case. This case has been sitting here for I don't know how long. It's a nice case. I like it. I really do like it. Now, of course, this is just a simple RGB AMD box standard fan, but for all their purposes, it'd be fine. Of course, I'll be checking thermals, so I'm going to be doing that. Oh, this is going to be on real time. This is going to be no fast editing. This is going to be just me chatting away to use and building at the same time. Sorry, paste. Oh. Okay. I have to do something. Really? How do I use my... Yeah, it says teacher still not in stock. I don't think that was store. Okay, excuse me, I'm going to do something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, you were not meant to see what I just did there. So, a nice triangle, I think. Oh, let's move that a bit forward. Which is plenty. Now, of course, I'll be benchmarking this. Of course, all the links to some of these parts will be on the description. Of course, any software I use for benchmarking will be in the description as well, so you can see what softwares I use for benchmarking. So, I've never actually installed this cooler. So I presume it goes, sorry, I'm just trying to work out. Okay, so it goes like that. That's fine. Now, when I asked the guy for this, I asked him, he had the cooler already installed, which I think is, I didn't know when I was building this, so I thought, no, just take it off, it'd be fine. So, I'm hoping that's it. So, which one's the fan header? Okay. Now, when you do fans, coolers, I saw a video really recently about the performance of fans, water cooling, and if you're not going to be overclocking, a fan is more than capable. Sure, Be Quiet makes some of the best fans that I've seen. I've not used it personally, of course, but for price to performance, it's really expensive. But Nokia does really good cooling fans, and if you want, you don't have to go outside it. All the YouTube uses these exotic coolers. It's just mostly showing off. Now I know I got an AO in my own personal build, but I do overclock. So apparently this goes like that. Perfect. Here we go. I'm going to say, okay, we'll leave that to a moment. Oh yeah, I'm using the box as our benchmark. So you can, this table is more than enough, 24 for what I did it for, but if you don't have a good surface, like if you're on the floor, box is always a good for. So I'm going to go for the manual. Yay, manual. So apparently CPU fan is exhibit A. Perfect. Now, because it's a client build, I have to get everything perfect. Because I'm not always so I want to get, now of course if it's your own build you can do what you want, but this for clients I think you should do it properly. There are shortcuts, yes, I'm not denying that. So watch. So I'm just trying to figure out. Now, because of DDR4, there's a single channel and there's a main memory. And of course, for this motherboard, I have no idea which one's which, so, oh, here we go. So I think it's to get the full performance. I think it has to be. So this is real time. I've not seen this motherboard. I've not done any research on it, so I have no. That's okay. That's to the graphics card. No. M.2. Don't need to worry about that. Headphones. We don't need to worry about that. BIOS setup. No, I don't need anything about that. So it must be in the front. So they want this one made too. Which one's? Sorry, I'm just. A2, here we go. A2 and B2 or the B1? This is where I wish I had marked them all. There we go. DIMM 2 and B2. DIMM 2 and B2. Perfect. So that will give me the perfect performance of this motherboard. Perfect. Yeah. Now you got line. Now this is DDR4. I know there's DDR5 out. But have you seen expensive DDR5 is? I know. £200 plus. Now yes, I know they're fast speeds. I'm not denying that. DDR5 is amazing. But they're too new at the moment, so the price is skyrocketing. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Where do I think that's important? No, it win. Nice. And click. Now. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. This is just. So when you work on your own and do not have a camera operator, you forget. This is where everybody started. So cool. So that's it now. So that's everything I want to connect to the motherboard. So of course let's tidy up as we go, of course. So let's move this to the side. Don't need that. Don't need that. Now time for the case. Oh. Ooh, good. Okay, so this has one, two. Oh, so it has loads of fans. Awesome. So part of this case, I did have it here, is this wee bag here. So most motherboards will have this. Some motherboards will not, but I think it's one of these. If you're paying for high-end, no, this thing has a removable IO. If you're paying premium, I say premium. Honestly, motherboard prices, looking up stuff, you get some benefits, and this is not acceptable. It's okay for this board because it's a budget build, but if you're paying £1,000 plus, you want some benefits. So now the good thing about this is it has all the connections I need for all this. So I can just go, no, just plug it all in here. I don't have to worry about reset switch. Ground power. Oh, there's my child awake. She just woke up from her sleep. So she's a bit confused where she is. So, and that's all you need. Now, that's all you need. Try here. Oh, I do not hear it. Let's go see the ready button. Perfect. All right. Are you? Now, it's got this wee deck here. So the good thing is, if I want to put a different cooler on here, this would be very easy to do. So how the airflow works, you're getting fresh air here and then getting one exhaust. So that's really nice. So some nice benefits of this case. Now, if you buy like a premium case, they don't come with many fans. Honestly, you're just paying for the name, you're paying for other things for it, but you don't get a lot of case fans. Unless the person is being nice and give you like a bundle deal, then hey ho. It's nice to have. I think some creature. Okay. If I don't get this one perfect. Really? Ah. This is an INO, and it shouldn't be taking this long. Well, deal with the motherboard. Right, now because this was not meant for this thing here, I mainly changed my stance off. Oh, it fits. Just. So I need to go here. There's one there. So I need to change that. One in the middle? Yes, perfect. So that's fine. That's fine. There's two there, one there, yep, perfect. So your mount is here. You change that mount over, and I need to change that mount over there. Perfect. So yes, let's do that. This way you need your iFixit kit. If you've not seen my review of the iFixit kit, please do. Honestly, this is not a sponsored video. iFixit sponsored this video. No, this is me telling you. You buy an iFixit and you're set for life. And anyone who uses iFixit, sorry, I need to make sure I got the right, knows exactly, of course, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Because they're such an amazing toolkit. So, yeah, I think these are amazing toolkit. They have everything I need. Watch a video. I did a full video of that. So please, I'll have that link below the reference video. I see the Steam Deck. If you're not seeing the Steam Deck, please watch. And iFixit have now partnership. What a partnership! Because you'll get electronics that will die, and you have to fix it. And Steam knows this, so they partner with iFixit, the right to repair, and you have this chance to repair your own components without sending it to. Let's use Apple is a big one for that. Take it to Apple, they'll charge you like X amount of money for charging for a simple battery fix, where you can just, surely you can do that yourself. Surely. So just making sure these are all tightened. I did have a wee baggie. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a wee baggie. There's all my screws for this computer. Baggie, where are you? Oh, like it'll pop up. Let's go this. Oh, I do so much stuff. Honestly, I do so much stuff in here. little more fun filter. Where is it? Okay, we'll find it. Oh. What's here? Ever since for that computer. Oh, was it in there? Ah. Please. Perfect. I'll put it in the rebag. Perfect. Okay, let's get this thing in. Now I don't have to keyboard management this too much, but it's always nice to do a wee bit. Now, of course, I'll be installing Windows. You'll not be seeing that because that will take, because I have probably a billion updates to do. I am putting Windows 10 on here because it's still out there. And I think Windows 10 is still nice to have. Now, as the computer forces me to do Windows 11, I will let it do it. Of course I will. Like my computer went on to Windows 11. Stay tuned. I am going to do a nice talking head about that. So, and why I think that's wrong. I'll just be around. I love run videos. So, do we need to do any power supplies first of all? I think we can get in there. The ground can go in there. I think we're good. I say that now and guaranteed I'll have to dig this thing out again. Guaranteed. Fingers. Now the best thing to do is jam it in. Okay, so I need. Okay, I don't know if my died or what. Oh, I don't know what to deal with this cam. So I need. Let's say I'll do too much. Oh, there it is. So that's it, I'll do too much screws. So, since this is a client build, we will make sure it's a client screw. So we need that. So the best thing to do, and this is my way of doing it, is do corners. There'll be. I think my camera is dying. Of course it is. So yeah, so what I've done is I have done all the holes. Sorry, all the screw holes for the motherboard. That was a pain that I will never not let you enjoy. So I'll take that out. So next things is the I hope I got these right wrong. Guaranteed I don't. So it should be that way. Now I'm just plugging in all the front I/O. That's really bad. That motherboard is staying, which is good. Is this cable too long or too short? Right. No, it goes away. Oh, I'm guaranteed. Sorry, you can't see me. Sorry. I'm just plugging into. Oh, it helps if I plug into the right section. Yep. Okay, sorry, be back in a moment. Okay, my camera is dying, so I'm going to finish off this build. All I have to do is install the motherboard and everything else. So what everybody wants to see is, why did I pick the T400? So And then what we'll do is I'll get some charging on my phone, and then what we'll do is I might use my iPhone to get the post, but what we'll do is we'll come back, we'll get this camera charged for a wee bit, and then we'll carry on where we were, and we'll see if we get a post. So that's the most important thing. All the nerve-wracking or something. Wow. Why? Why didn't all this? Okay, I have finished the build. So sorry, the camera died. So while I was charging, what's this doing? Anyway, I just thought, oh, I'll just get on with it. So I put the power supply, put the graphics card in. So I haven't even posted this. So this is going to be a straight up. Is it working or not? 9 times 10. Now, if you ask a new builder to an experienced builder, oh boy, one in between. This is the most nerve-wracking thing of the entire PC build. Will it post? Because that wouldn't be, and then we'll have to troubleshoot why it won't post. Some things are obvious in my head, so that's good. Power? Cool. So we'll do the troubleshooting guide. Watch that video as well. Wow, I'm mentioning a lot of my videos, but that's a good thing. So, alright, we have power to the motherboard. That's a good sign. I have plugged my keyboard in. Okay, that doesn't work, so turn you off. Which is RGB is off. Now I have a funny feeling it's the power switch, so there we go, it's all off. So make sure unplug it, of course. Don't want any. So I have a feeling it's all to do with, oh, that might be the obvious. And this is what you have to do, is just, now it's not to do with, now we know there's power going into it, so that's a good thing. So we've narrowed it down to the buttons. So power switch at the bottom, top. Yeah, this was a very fun build. It was annoying. I apologize. Not all of it was shown because the power supply wasn't playing ball with me at one point. I was spending like, even if I wanted to show it, I couldn't even see what it was doing half the time. No, that is okay. There we go. Try it again. All we want to hear is magic sound. Now, I don't think we should be doing this, but for quickness, I will. I don't think that's on properly. Oh! That might be why it's not posted. Okay. Man. Right, where's my. Yes, always carry a torch. So let's try to limit how much you can see, of course. Perfect. Oh, I know. So, missing one. That way. Perfect. Power switch. Who uses I will figure this out. Yeah. Sorry, strange noises, digressing. That's what you do when you make computers. You make funny noises to get it in. So many jokes in this video. Right, let's try this again. Power? Yay! Well, a double post, the famous double post. It works. Yeah, it works, right. New CPU insert to the system. Press F1 to continue. Yes. Alright, so that's good. It is posted. So, Right, BIOS. Sorry, this is going to be annoying. So what do we want? We have to be very careful. So, alright, beat menu. So, okay, good. All my phones are spinning. Excellent, I like that. So yeah, this is really good. I am really happy. So what I'll do is I'll get Windows installed. I'm going to start benchmarking it like for the next, until my sermons are done. So, and then we'll come back and you'll see, and then I'll do a quick test and I'll show you how it's done. But this is good. I quite like it. Display is working, so I'm going to now this is, I'm sure there's an easy way. I'm sure I can find another keyboard solution about it, but this, for time being, I'm going mini display point to D port, D port to HDMI to the screen. And I'm sure there's an easier way, but I am happy. So yeah, all good. So I'll take this to my other computers, and we'll get Windows installed, we'll start benchmarking it, and then we'll come back for the conclusion. So, time for the montage. Good morning. Yeah, it is morning. This computer update has taken me 2 days to update. There's a billion updates, a BIOS update, and Windows 11 update, which wasn't quite working because I did do the entire thing and it says no, it's not working, so I found a workaround and it works. I did a stress test on it for a good 10 minutes. For an air cool, I think that's more than plenty. I'm sure the comments will be tell me you should be doing it for half an hour, but it's fine. But yeah, I did Cinebench, and I have a wee thing down here with a rereading of what temperature got, so it's good. So I maxed out, I think I remember, 71 on single core and about 97. And that's a wish now. It's never going to get that far. So yeah, so this computer is now ready to go to the client. I'm going to drop it off today and get them. I'll set it up for them. So I've ordered another part for it, but you don't need to see that. So it's just one of the computers. It's VGA, and I don't have that part. So a quick Amazon search, and I found one. So. Of course, this will be on the description, all the different parts. I don't know if they all will be there, but considering what they had and what they're going to get, I think this is a big upgrade. So, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.